Dear brothers and sisters, dear friends, on the occasion of the observance this year of Red Wednesday, I'd like to express my appreciation to Aid to the Church in Need for taking this initiative. In my previous assignment in Nairobi, where I was Apostolic Nuncio to Kenya and then later to South Sudan from 2013 to 2018, the Aid to the Church in Need was a very important source of financial and spiritual aid to the peoples in those countries. In Kenya, ACN had its own director, but for South Sudan, for reasons of security, most of the ACN funds that were provided for South Sudan went through the Apostolic Nunciature, and the help was considerable. For some projects, building projects, it wasn't always easy to carry them out because of the insecurity and the difficulties of finding materials. But much more importantly, ACN provided assistance and financial aid in order to support local churches, the priests and the religious, so that they could carry out their work in very difficult circumstances. So in that sense, personally, I am very grateful to ACN for all of its assistance that was provided while I was the Apostolic Nuncio in those two countries. My latest assignment before coming here to Australia was in the Czech Republic, which is the first place that I encountered the observance of Red Wednesday. We began the observance with a common celebration involving Catholics, Protestants, and Jewish representatives in the historic Charles University. And then we walked to 3 places of worship: a Catholic church, a church belonging to the Czechoslovak Hussite Church, and then lastly to the Old New Synagogue, which is one of the oldest Jewish places of worship in the world. And before each of these places, even during COVID, we were able to do this since we were outside. We offered prayers for persecuted Christians and others persecuted for their faith throughout the world. And other buildings, such as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Prague, were illuminated with red lights in order to celebrate this day. So this is my first year here in Australia, and I commend ACN for promoting this initiative in order to pray for and think of all those who are persecuted for their faith wherever they are in the world. So I join with you, even though it's not possible for me to be personally and physically present. I join with you in this initiative to spread, to defend those who live their faith.